Ready, set, adventure! Welcome to Hikanuki World Tour. Today we're in Taos, New Mexico. Join us as we explore the town known for fine art, southwestern cuisine, and natural beauty. And as an added bonus, at the end of the video, we'll take you on a walking tour of the first Taos Farmers Market of the season, where we'll see all the wonderful foods, colorful characters, cute dogs, and all the things that made this a great place to visit.
$13, please.
The driving time from Santa Fe to Taos is about an hour and a half. And from Albuquerque to Taos, it's about 2.5 hours. We took the low road from Santa Fe to Taos so we could see the Rio Grande Gorge. When we arrived at the parking lot, there were many vendors selling their wares. It's a short walk from the parking lot to the bridge, but be aware, if you take the popular shortcut, the terrain can be a little rocky and uneven. And you will even have to hop over the guardrail. Once you arrive at the bridge, designated the most beautiful steel bridge in 1966, the touristy thing to do is to walk to the middle and take some pictures. It's a couple-minute walk to the center on a narrow sidewalk with cars whizzing by, so use extreme caution. Once you arrive at the center, it's time to admire the stunning vistas and take the obligatory Instagram-worthy selfie or two. And make sure you carefully cross the street and walk to the other side so you can say you didn't miss anything. And now it's time to bid a fond farewell to the awe-inspiring Gorge Bridge and get back on the road to Taos. The road to Taos takes us over the Gorge Bridge on the way to town. Watch out for the people jumping the guardrail. The tourists are very friendly and wave as you pass by. We arrived at our hotel, the Taos Valley Lodge. The lodge has had a recent makeover and is just a 5-minute drive from the Taos Plaza. Let's take a look inside. The lobby is bright and welcoming with a southwestern vibe. The adjacent espresso bar is a popular place to hang out and maybe get a little work done. This is your sign that it's going to be a good day in Taos. We stayed in room 110. Note the lodge is motel style with doors facing the exterior. We were on the first floor and felt safe, and the room was very quiet. Inside, it was immediately evident that the room had been recently renovated. We had a 2-queen room with an adequate amount of space and comfortable beds. Everything seemed clean and well taken care of, and we especially liked the certain touches, such as the retro-looking telephone. Nearby Albuquerque is home to the Hot Air Balloon Festival every fall, and this colorful poster was a nod to that. There was a large flat screen TV and a couple of large mirrors, which is really nice when you're trying to get ready. The room had a mini fridge, microwave, and coffee maker. The bathroom was also nicely refreshed. I liked the tile work, which really gave it a southwestern feel. And the shower had shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, plus a space for your own items. The sink area was outside of the bathroom and easy and convenient to use for everyone. There was an open closet area with safe and 2 benches where you could put your suitcase. All in all, I would recommend staying at the Taos Valley Lodge. It was clean, freshly renovated, conveniently located, and staff were friendly and helpful and anxious to make your stay pleasant, which ours was. And now we're going to head to Taos Plaza, the main square of Taos. Come with us as we take a quick stroll around the square to get an overview of Taos Plaza. The Taos Plaza is a historic center of the town of Taos. It was once a Spanish fortified walled plaza, but now is a beautiful collection of wonderful businesses. The plaza is ringed with stores, art galleries, restaurants, and the historic Fonda Hotel. During our visit, there was a fair amount of construction and renovation occurring. This building contains the new restaurant, the Gorge Bar and Grill, with a balcony overlooking the plaza for fantastic views. Off the main plaza, there are smaller areas with additional places to shop and eat. Similar to Santa Fe, there were many sculptures and art decorating the public spaces. We visited in early May, and there were many trees and flowers in bloom. The lilacs were especially beautiful and fragrant. The Kokopelli is commonly known to be a fertility deity presiding over both childbirth and agriculture, although some dispute this interpretation. Let's slow down for a moment and take a look inside the historic Fonda Hotel of Taos. There has been a hotel or inn on this site since 1820. The current structure dates back to 1922. Beautiful artwork adorn the walls of the hotel. Here you'll be able to find the D.H. Lawrence Forbidden Art Collection. In early 20th century Victorian England, Lawrence was seen as a rebel and a spokesman for sexual freedom, and as a result, these 9 oil paintings were confiscated. And for $5 paid at the front desk, you can see these forbidden paintings while listening to an audio tour. The hotel also offers free docent-led tours of its more than 1,200-piece art collection. The tour will take you on a timeline of notable New Mexico art from the 1920s through today. And you can pick up a t-shirt for a souvenir to take home. The Fonda Hotel lobby is a definite must-see when in Taos. There's also a restaurant in the lobby, so stop in and grab a cup of coffee and a little breakfast. After a quick peek in the gift shop, it's time to go back outside and continue our walk along the square. The Taos Plaza has a very long history. In 1796, the King of Spain gave the Don Fernando de Taos land grant to 63 families in the Taos area. Homes were built in large quadrangles in order to dissuade any unwanted people from entering the village. Over the years, because the buildings were contiguous, fires have caused the loss of many, as a fire in one quickly spreads to others. But fortunately, most are rebuilt, maintaining the character of the plaza. Along with being a popular tourist destination, the plaza hosts many cultural events and live music for tourists and locals alike. While similar to Santa Fe, with its main plaza and many shops and restaurants, Taos is definitely smaller, and much of it can be explored in 24 hours. Of course, the mountains may beckon to you, and you can find trails for walking and biking, and in the winter, Taos becomes a vibrant ski retreat. Surrounding the plaza are many other streets which have galleries, shops, restaurants, and other places to explore, so make sure you venture out of the plaza. This is Teresta Lane, another area with shops, galleries, and restaurants. One thing that struck us about the town of Taos was how clean it was and how well kept all the adobe buildings were. And now we're heading to the Bent Street Historic District. Bent Street is named for Charles Bent, a fur trading pioneer who became the first civil governor of the New Mexico Territory. Bent's sister-in-law was married to Kit Carson, another famous Taos citizen. Bent suffered a gruesome death in January of 1847, which started the Taos Revolt. This cute and quaint area is just off of Bent Street. It contains more shops and restaurants with a low-key, laid-back vibe. We visited in early May, and while pleasant, I do recommend bringing a sweatshirt or jacket, as the elevation is practically 7,000 feet and it is a bit brisk. If you're lucky, you might even be treated to some live music. Just a reminder to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to Hikanuki World Tour. It really helps our channel grow. Thanks, we really do appreciate you. Our next stop was at El Rincon, meaning corner or secluded place. A stop here is most certainly worth your time. Located on Kit Carson Road, this is the oldest trading post in Taos. It was opened in 1909 by Ralph Waldo Emerson Myers, who was drawn to the area and was able to establish social and professional relationships with the Pueblo people.
The museum in El Rincon, 100-year-old shop.
In addition to selling pottery, jewelry, rugs, baskets, there's a museum in the back. Here you can discover artifacts of the area. We were fortunate to meet Ralph and Rowena's grandson, Esteban Castillo, who is now the proprietor, silversmith jeweler, and teller and keeper of family stories, the Contador de Historias. He brought the history of the store, of his family, and of the Taos region to life.
Oh, I bet that'll look cool with that. Look how cool this pot looks.
What are they now? Can you go over them again?
These are Salida Reds from Mesa Verde. This was Padre Martinez's shaving bowl. He turns the camera and
Okay, here we are.
there he is.
Here we are. In El Rincon, 100-year-old store, right?
Yes, it is. Opened by Ralph and Rowena Myers in 1909.
That's awesome. And a museum in the back, which will include that footage as
Here
well.
they are.
Oh, let's show. Yeah. There they are. Awesome. True pioneers.
They were. My grandmother ran this store for over 80 years.
Wow. That's amazing.
And their children were born in this building. They lived in this building.
Wow.
And it was a Spanish fort originally. A lot of history was lost the 200 years before them, though.
Yeah.
Spanish woman that was an innkeeper and had her cantina. And she entertained guests with her Spanish guitar. And of course, had a brothel. And yeah.
Other kind of entertainment. After all our sightseeing, it was time to go grab dinner. We headed to Orlando's on Don Juan Valdez Avenue, which was about a 10-minute drive from the downtown plaza. You'll want to get there a little early because there's often a line. This was a colorful and inviting place serving New Mexican fare. The restaurant was quite busy but very efficient. Here you'll find typical New Mexico comfort food. We started with the house-made tricolor chips and salsa. The salsa was just the right amount of spice, and the Santa Fe beer was a perfect accompaniment. My husband had the blue corn enchiladas with chicken, and they were served Christmas style, which means both red and green chili. I had the grilled carne adobada, which was 3 grilled pork tenderloins topped with chili caribe and a side of beans and pozole. We made a quick stop at the casino and quickly left. Our final stop for the evening was at Taos Mesa Brewing. This was the Taos Tap Room, located in Paseo del Pueblo. It is closed on Monday. They also have another location, the Mothership, which features a premium concert venue, restaurant, and stunning mountain views. The tap room serves starters, sandwiches, and pizzas. The pizza smelled delicious, but we had just eaten at Orlando's and weren't able to try it.
Thank you.
On our visit, there were 21 different draft beers available. We added our Hikanuki World Tour sticker and headed back to the hotel. As the sun sets on Taos and our visit comes to an end, we couldn't help but wish we could stay a little longer. On the next morning, we visited the first farmers market of the season. Come, take an atmospheric walk and soak in the sights and smells of Taos, New Mexico.
Well, thank you.
Weather cleared up for us.
Perfect day, right?
Raining when we set up, cleared up. Nice and sunny.
This is the first day?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, thank you.
that will bring our visit to the Taos Farmers Market and to Taos itself to a close. And tomorrow we'll be heading to Albuquerque. Thanks for joining us at Hikanuki World Tour on our 24-hour visit to Taos, New Mexico. Our travel wisdom for today is travel is not a reward for working, it's education for living. Thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in Santa Fe, I've linked our videos below. Wishing you the happiest of travel days ahead.